Recording videos at home could be really difficult. I felt that struggle every time when I wanted to make a video. I have to build my setup from zero. It took half an hour every time and it's a lot. And it's not the only pain in my back. It's really hard to make two videos kind of same look. Because every time the environment, the lights and all the stuff is changing, so it's so bad for me. And that's why we built this home studio. It could help me and save me a lot of time, but usually we don't have a lot of free spaces, but here that's the case also. And in this video I will show you my home studio. First, let's start with the main setup. I have an IKEA desk here and custom built stand on it in the same white color. On the desk behind me you can see I have a Philips 43 inches monitor, which is an IPS monitor and it's color corrected. And editing on a 43 inches monitor is behind the monitor. You can see I have some lights, which is basically an ambient light, and it's a Xiaomi LED Strip 1S, I guess, which is controllable from my phone, and I can turn it off or turn it on. It's really easy to install it, just remove the cover and just stick it to the back of the monitor. In the desk I have a Tascam 208E audio interface. I have two Presonus studio speakers. It's really useful when you're editing and you can hear quality audio. Behind the monitor here's my favorite part, which is the acoustic panels, which looks amazing in my opinion. I think you can buy similar in Amazon. It's pretty long, so it's 2 m and 40 cm tall and 60 cm width. I bought 4 of them and I connected those, and it looks like a solid background. So I think this wall behind me looks amazing. I really like it. The next one is the kicker lights. You can see these kicker lights here. I use two non-light PowerTube 30X, which has two purposes. The first, it gives me a good kicker light which separates me from the background, and the second is because the wall is so close, the light bounces from the wall and it gives me that great feel light. You can see if I turn it off, you will really miss that feel light. I have one light source now, but you can see it's not enough. Those two lights gives me a lot of light in the front, and I know these power tubes are really expensive, but I could recommend the cheaper ones also, the T878X or something like this, because I only use these power tubes in around 10% now. In a lot of cases you don't need that extra power what these lights gives, so the cheaper ones maybe could give the same power like now, and it's so much cheaper than the 30Xs. For the main light I use the non-light Forza 60B version 2 at 5000 Kelvin and 5% of the power. And I use the 60 cm softbox on it with a honey grid, and it helps me to control the light, so the light doesn't spill over the wall. You can see this light is so powerful, I only need 5% of its power. So if I go up, you can see it's really powerful. Oh my god. Go back to 5%. So if there is no light, it could give a lot of light, but if you try to compensate the sound with it, it's not enough in my opinion. But it's not a problem for me, because usually I plan my shots and I don't use it for competing the sound. I will make a separate video from this light because I really like it, but if you need a good beginner light, which is very versatile, then this is a really great choice. Mic. For recording audio I use Rode Wireless Pro connected to the Rode Video Micro, which is above my head, and I wanted to place that microphone as close as I can to my mouth. So I have the wireless mic here with a magnet, and here the receiver connected to the camera. The best thing about this mic is that I have separate internal 32-bit float audio, one from here and one from my chest, because here I have another one. So I think it's one of the best microphones out there nowadays. I switched from the first generation of Rode Wireless Go and I'm really happy with it. And for record this video I use a strange combo, which is the A7 IV and with the Sigma 16mm 1.4, which is basically an APS-C lens. I know. it's a full frame camera, and why do you use APS-C lenses and other stuff? But I really like the look of the Sigma 60mm, and the A7 IV could be a nice APS-C camera too. I could use my Sigma 24-70 f2.8 with my A7S III, but honestly I like the look of the Sigma 60mm. I have some bokeh in the background, bokeh? I don't know. But if I show something, it's awesome. I really like this. The background separation is so nice. Yes, you can get background separation from the Sigma 24-70, but honestly I really like this combo. But who said that you can't use your A7 IV with an APS-C lens? It's a hybrid camera. You can use it for hybrid APS-C and hybrid full frame. And I have some really great APS-C lenses, and it would be a mistake if I don't use my old APS-C lenses because of that. But moving to the next part. We painted these walls to black because I really wanted to try the black color. And here you can see we installed panels, which is meant for holding tools, but it could hold my gears also. I put the power tools here if I don't use it. It looks so great in my opinion. And you can see there's a lot of stuff like DJI Mini 3 Pro and the DJI Ronin RS2, my GoPro. I installed some pen holders which could hold power banks, batteries and chargers. And also you can see there is a wall light stand, which is one of my favorite tools, with some Smorig magic arms and Acoustic's quick release plate. I could easily make top-down shots for unboxing videos. Instead of using these stands for the top-down setup, it's more stable in my opinion, and it's always here. And it doesn't have legs, which is really beneficial in this small space. And also I have a Portkeys LH5P version 2 for checking the image what I'm shooting. That's a really great monitor, especially with the new firmware. It helps me to see almost the final image because I can load my own LUTs into it. I usually put an extra light here, and that is an Aperture MC and non-light power tube 6C. Those are really useful lights. I have used those in many situations. I could highly recommend those. So that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed. But if you have some questions about the studio or about the gears, feel free to ask in the comment section. And I try to answer all of the questions as soon as I can. And all color grading made with DEHANCER, which is a Davinci Resolve plugin. So if you like film emulation, you can get 10% off of DEHANCER if you use my code. You can find it in the description below. So if you like this video, just subscribe to my channel and I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching and see you guys in the next one. Peace.